Hey guys, what is up? I hope you are all having a fantastic afternoon. So this afternoon I actually want to talk about short legs. So it's something that we see fairly commonly here in the office. The first thing that you have to know about a short leg is a lot of times when that is used, especially by therapists and chiropractors, simply referring that a spinal cord reflex has been activated, and it's basically your brain's way of compensating to help keep your eyes level on the horizon. That reflex is known as the writing reflex. So if you have something go out of place in your spine, what your brain is going to try and do, instead of having you go through life like this, is actually tip you going the opposite way, and you end up with a short leg. Pretty straightforward and easy. These things actually should not persist after a spinal correction has been performed. So one of the ways that we know this, we actually use basically they're little tape measures for your feet. We call them leg check boots. We also use the KinetiSense camera. So the first thing we do when you see us is we snap a quick picture on that KinetiSense camera, and it actually shows us your head tilt, your shoulder tilt, pelvic tilt, knees, all the way down to the ankles and feet. One of the things that we also look for before we ever adjust someone, we'll actually put those leg check boots on and see if your feet are even. If they're not even, what we do is we can test for what's called a cervical syndrome, so the cause of it being up in your neck. If that doesn't correct the short leg problem, we go back through and we address the rest of the spine. If your feet still aren't even at the after spinal correction, you're going to have a short leg. You can also go through and check this out radiographically. The big news with this is, so if you are born with an anatomical short leg or a congenital short leg, or you have a short leg after a knee replacement or a surgery, there's actually a really simple solution, and it's just a heel lift, and you need to know what that measurement is. Otherwise, you're going to end up running through life with a short leg, and what that means to you health-wise is probably some generalized low back pain. But if you're running around with this thing all the time, like since the day you were born, there's actually a very high chance that you have a pathological stress fracture of the L5 and that it slid forward. That's actually called a spondylolisthesis, which has its own set of things that it can do, anywhere from sciatic type pains, making your leg feel heavy, like it's hard to pick your foot up, tingly pain or tingles in your calves, to prickles, to completely numb. Super, super important to get that stuff checked out and addressed properly and taken care of so you don't end up living a life full of pain. So as always, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below or shoot them over to us in a message, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Have a great day. See ya.